It's Adam and Joe here on 104.9, and we're going to take the first 5 callers. We want you to vote for our tracks, and it's between... Joe, which is yours?
It's between Rip Slime and, what's your fella called?
He's called Wesley Willis, and it's a song called Rock and Roll McDonald's.
If you've just tuned in, this is a feature called Ditties in the Dock. You get to vote for the songs we play. We've both chosen a track. Our listeners are going to vote for which one we actually play. This is our one record that we actually choose.
Okay, so we're going to take the first 5 callers in quick succession. And caller 1, which is it going to be? Rock and Roll McDonald's or Rip Slime?
Rip Slime, mate.
Oh, man. Okay, caller 2, Rock and Roll McDonald's or Rip Slime?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Did I have a tent?
Oh, my.
Oh, come on.
Caller 2, you're insane. We're going to have to go to caller 3. And is it Rock and Roll McDonald's or Rip Slime, caller 3?
It's got to be Rip Slime.
Oh, no. Okay. Caller 4, Rock and Roll McDonald's or Rip Slime? This is a decider.
Rip Slime.
Oh, no, I don't believe it. You're insane. Rock and Roll McDonald's is the best thing you're ever going to hear, or not.
We'll play it next week, huh?
Okay, well, here's Rip Slime. This is a good track, I have to say, and this is called Joint.
And it's all about the chorus. It's all about the whooping in the chorus and the word joint and the word sketch. Listen out for those.
Yes, it's XFM you're listening to, not the mental station. That was Joint by Rip Slime, and that was this week's Ditties in the Dock selection. That was Joe's Ditties in the Dock selection.
Yeah, that's a really good... some listeners might think that was a cacophonic pile of old Japanese rubbish, but it's actually... our producer's nodding. It's actually insanely catchy, and out of all the stuff we heard after 10 weeks in Tokyo, that was one of the records that will always remind us of that time.
Yes.
And it's a fantastic record to play table tennis to.
Yeah, or do anything to, I would imagine. Make love.
I don't know about making love, actually.
No, maybe not. It would just be too fast, wouldn't it? But yeah. I kind of remixed that one a little bit and stuck some Captain Beefheart
just in case the interest flagged during the instrumental breakdown.
To include Captain Beefheart fans.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed, though. That's 3 weeks in a row I've been thwarted on Ditties in the Dock.
You've lost 3 weeks in a row, haven't you? And do you think it's to do with your choice of record? Is it the way you're selling the record?
Maybe. I thought, well, it might be that you just didn't let me get a word in edgeways and kept on saying, Rip Slime, Rip Slime.
That has been one of my techniques. You could use that back on me, you see.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, I'm bringing Wesley Willis back next week with Rock and Roll McDonald's because you need to hear this song. It's very, very funny and very, very good. We're coming up towards the end of the show. We're going to have some music right now from the Audio Bullies, one of our favourites here on the Adam and Joe radio programme, filling in for Ricky and Stephen. Joe, you've got some tickets there to give away?
Yeah, we've still got these tickets to OK Go to give away at the Electric Ballroom. Our competition has been to come up with a name for an exciting new cop or medical drama on television, a kind of silly name that links the names of the characters with the name of the programme. Similar to Rosemary and Thyme, Adam's forthcoming favourite horticultural detective drama.
This Sunday evening on ITV.
So pretty soon we'll be announcing the winner. If you've emailed us, listen out. Could be you, and there's still a chance to get your entry in, adamandjoe@xfm.co.uk, but frankly, there isn't really.
Well, we're going to announce the winners after this, basically. This is the Audio Bullies. I saw the Audio Bullies on T4 doing their new single. And
performing by the T4 pool.
Yes, they shot an amazing video by the T4 pool.
I don't know if anyone is watching T4 in the mornings on Channel 4, but when they have bands on, they just make a sort of video for them by the pool. Vernon and June Sarpong are based in Ibiza or something, is it?
Yeah.
All this summer, and they get bands on and they just dance by the pool and they try and make it cool by doing a video. Lean against the tree. Yeah, walk round the tree.
Run towards the camera, run away from the camera, run towards the camera again. Now jump in the pool.
Sometimes the performers look a little bit lost, don't they?
Yeah, I would say all the time. There was one with Mark Owen's new single, with him just running through the streets.
4-minute warning. Sitting on your red leather sofa, you're rolling another. That's quite good, isn't it?
Turned into sort of Bowie Dalek.
Oh, it does sound. It's like a sort of Cod Bowie song, isn't it?
Okay, let's have the Audio Bullies now, and we'll announce the winners of our competition after this. It's XFM 104.9.
Do you want to? I want to change the things that I do.
Adam and Joe on XFM, coming to the end of our time here. We'll be back same time next week, 1 o'clock Saturday. Coming up next is the Rinse Master, but just time to close our competition. And the winner of the tickets to OK Go is going to be Simon Cox. He sent us 3 emails. We visited his website. We may have ruined his morning, but to make up for it, you get the tickets, Simon.
Yeah, congratulations. Let's have just one example of one of Simon's cop shows.
Well, he came up with Cop on the Edge, the show about the hard-drinking policeman who loses his legs through gout and is carried around on the back of the U2 guitarist in a papoose. He also came up with the Hospital Public Relations Department drama called Spin Doctors.
Spin Doctors is excellent.
Is that enough to justify his prize?
Cop on the Edge and Spin Doctors, that's a couple of peaches there.
And also a Police Internal Drug Abuse Investigations Department, and the series is called Speed Trap.
Nice one. Thanks very much, everyone who phoned in and emailed us. We really appreciate it. We'll be back with you next week at the same time. We're going to leave you in the very capable hands of the Rinse Master, James Hyman. This is Adam and Joe filling in for Ricky and Steve on XFM. See ya.
XFM.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I'm saying hello to the listeners.
Oh, okay, so am I.
Oh, okay. This is Adam and Joe on XFM, filling in for Ricky and Steve. We're here for the next 2 hours, aren't we, Adam?
Yes. I've got a strange echo in my headphones.
Yeah, my headphones weren't working at all, and then our producer Lisa came over and turned them on, and they were at full volume.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take them off.
Really?
Yeah, look. Did you hear that?
That's not the done thing, Adam.
Has everything stopped? See, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Wow.
Wow.
Is this going to affect your performance?
Yeah, it might do. Anyway, so hi, we're Adam and Joe. Here we are filling in for Ricky and Steve on XFM.
Coming up in the show, we've of course got Disses in the Dock. We're also going to have another bad accent competition. We've got prizes to give away, and prizes to give away, and prizes, CDs and DVDs.
Fantastic music from the likes of The Strokes, 50 Cent, Yeah, Super Furry Animals, The Libertines, Outcast, the new one from Outcast.
But frankly, we're a bit worried about the show, basically, and the way it's going, because one of the only publications that reviews this show is Heat magazine.
Yeah.
Which is, in fact, I think it's the only publication that actually writes a paragraph about this show.
Right.
Every week. It's weekly, Heat, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is, yes.
And when we started out, I think before we even did our first show, they gave us 5 red stars.
Yeah, which is, that's
it's very difficult to get in Heat. You've got to be a really top-notch programme, like, say, The Salon, to get 5 red stars.
Or Footballers' Wives.
Yeah.
The 5 red stars are reserved for the creme de la creme of British entertainment.
Yeah. And we had them, I think, before our first show had even gone out, just on sheer potential. And then I think we held on to them for the second week. And maybe even the third week.
No, you're dreaming.
No, I definitely think we held on to them for 3 weeks.
I think we only had the 5 red stars from Heat for the first week. And I think that was because
I would contest that.
I think that's because they hadn't heard it.
I'm going to go back home to my Heat, my bound collection of Heat back issues.
What's it bound in?
What are you laughing?
Human flesh.
Human flesh, yes. the books of the dead.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look back, and I'm sure we got 5 stars for more than a couple of weeks.
Anyway.
But anyway, now we've gone down to 4, and there's no explanation in the text of why we went down to 4. You'd expect them to give one little criticism.
Right.
So that we could know how we could build things back up again, back to that 5-star zenith.
Yeah, exactly.
But this week, all they seem to do is go on about how they're waiting for Ricky and Steve to get back, and how long are Ricky and Steve taking to do the Office Christmas special and stuff like that.
Everyone's waiting for Ricky and Steve to get back. Listen, we don't know when they're coming back. You're just going to have to make do with us for the moment. I'm really sorry.
We thought by this point people would have forgotten about Ricky and Steve.
They'll never forget about Ricky and Steve because they were nominated for awards and...
No, but in the context of this radio show...
No, they never will. It's a classic show.
Why do we bother then?
Free CDs? No, we don't even get free CDs, do we?
No. Let's play some music to help us get over it anyway.
Okay, here's Eminem with Lose Yourself. This is the clean version, you'll be happy to hear.
Thank gosh for that. That was a clean comment.
Look, if you had...
Yeah, that's the Strokes, and 12:15. Is it 12:15? I've forgotten what time it is on the Strokes record.
Probably 12:15, yeah.
No, 12:51, sorry.
12:51. Probably 12:51, yeah.
I would have been really early if it had been 12:15.
So now we're going to do our top 3, aren't we, Ad? Top 3, and this week it's going to be top 3. Last week it was top 3 annoying adverts. We're staying on a sort of TV theme, and this week it's going to be top 3 confusing things we've seen on television this week.
Yeah.
Things that have made us question television, question life, just question everything, really.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's maybe making it sound more exciting than it really is to call it a top 3.
I think that's not that exciting, so we can get away with it.
Okay, all right then. Anyway, I was just, I'm a big fan of cosmetics, skincare products, that kind of thing. Anything that makes you look young or youthful or, maintains your youthful zest. And I noticed this week that L'Oreal has a new product which actually decreases you.
Decreases what?
You.
Yeah,
your face.
well, obviously that word's got two meanings, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Decreasing. Is it
Dec-
spelt the same? Yeah. Decrease. Yeah.
I'm just saying
So they decrease? So have they noticed that the word decrease, as in to make smaller, is the same as?
Yeah,
I suppose
because
it would be hyphenated, wouldn't it?
It's hyphenated.
Decrease.
Exactly, decrease.
As in get wrinkles out of your face, is what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a bad thing though, isn't it, to decrease your face?
To remove the creases isn't a bad thing. No.
Yeah, but to actually
To shrink the size of the face is bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, you can't be sure which of those two things this product does.
Yeah.
De-wrinkle or just make your face smaller.
decrease.
To decrease your face.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm not so worried because I guess from their point of view, actually, if your face did get smaller, that would be good because it would get rid of the wrinkles because it would tighten up, right?
This is confusing already. So this is an advert you saw.
Yeah, and it reminded me of the conversation we had last week about the Micra and the special new
Speak Micra, yeah,
Micra
the very
Speak.
annoying campaign inventing new words.
For example, spacious and safe. Spafe.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they've kind of invented a new word, or maybe it's not invented, but it's one of the ingredients in the decreasing cream is called Boswellox.
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 Like Bosley from Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, combined with an ox.
Or combined with a word for testicles.
Exactly. I think really that's what it reminds me of most, and surely that's. I mean, I thought maybe it was.
Sound very, very like. You can't say that word, can you? The B word. It seems strange that you can't say it because it's the sort of word farmers would use.
Yeah.
It's a sort of healthy word.
Well, can
It's
we
not
say? What about Bolox? That's a different thing. That's just with one L.
What about?
That's like Botox.
What about bullocks?
Yeah, bullocks. Let's say bullocks.
We'll just say bullocks.
Anyway, so Boswellox
It sounds very like bullocks.
very like bullocks.
Which in turn sounds very like
Botox. And I looked it up on the website
Well
just to
done.
see that it was a real thing. You notice I call it just the website. I don't go anywhere with sort of saying the interweb.
I like calling it the interesting net.
Don't do that. Just
Why
call
not?
it that. I don't like people who just make up crazy names for it, like they're afraid of technology. It's like people who call computers the confuser. Boot up the confuser. It's like,
That is bad. Anyway, stick on the subject.
Boswellox. It's a breakthrough fighter complex created by L'Oreal Paris that combines a power dose of Boswellia serrata extract and manganese, which help reduce the appearance of lines caused by facial microcontractions. Okay?
God, go through that once more.
Boswellox is a breakthrough fighter complex.
Okay, stop there.
Right.
A breakthrough fighter complex.
Haven't you ever heard of phytocomplexes?
Phyto, F-I-G-H-T-O.
P-H-Y-T-O. What does that mean?
Phyto.
What's a
I was imagining a sort of
phytocomplex?
Second World War squadron in miniature
Yeah.
that you'd rub onto your face, like like about 40 well-trained young lads made very small and into a cream.
Phytocomplex.
Yeah.
We're mobilizing the fighter complex on the eastern cheek.
But it's not even spelt with an F.
No.
Phyto.
That's why it's very scientific. If you spelled it with an F, it wouldn't actually be scientific. Other ingredients contained within this product, leponite, or laponite, it forms a continuous network to support the smoothing fibers and help enhance the optical reduction of skin imperfections.
Help enhance the optical reduction. So it enhances a reduction.
No, it helps.
It helps to, so it doesn't actually do it, but
No,
it helps
it helps.
to enhance
The
an
optical
reduction.
which is-
That's a contradiction in terms, isn't it? In a way, to enhance, to help. Oh, I'm confused
It's
now.
very confusing. I thought maybe about the whole complex that the ad rather that Boswellox, perhaps a new step in a kind of honest direction for L'Oreal. You know, a bit like in Crazy People. You remember when
The Dudley Moore film.
Yeah, when Dudley Moore gets mental patients to come up with advertising slogans that tell the truth about the products they're selling.
Yeah.
In this case, it's a cream that actually makes you look younger. Sounds like Boswellox. Well, it is. You get it? It's Boswellox.
What? No, I'm so confused.
Oh, I'm confused as well. Anyway, that's number one in our confusing things we've seen on TV this week.
No, hang on, that's number 3.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
well,
can't start with number 1.
I'm thinking of 3.
Think of your dramatic structure, Alan Goxton.
Trouble so hard, oh Lord, my troubles don't nobody know my trouble but God.
Yeah.
Don't nobody know.
I know about the troubles he's got. He's been going on about them for the last 3 years.
No, nobody knows my troubles but God, I think he's saying, isn't
Well, everyone knows them now.
he? Yeah.
You're listening to Adam and Joe on XFM. We're talking about the most confusing things